Hello, welcome to another episode of Harness the Power with PowerSchool. This episode is going to feature creating a multiple choice style question custom inside of the PowerSchool assessment portal. So let's get started. I'm inside of PowerSchool assessment and I'm working in an exam. I've started up a new exam here and I'm going to be doing a second grade math standard question, and it's going to be in measurement and estimate and measure the length of an item using a ruler. Okay, there's plenty of questions technically already under here. However, what if I want to make my own? So I'm going to right click, new item, multiple choice. Again, this is going to be the format of the aesthetics of the question and how it's going to be laid out. I'm just going to use the first one. Do I need directions? Yep, I'm going to include directions this time. Number of stems, there's going to be one question. Number of choices, I'm going to have the standard 4 for multiple choice, but you can have more. And number of columns, just 1. All right. It's going to double check and say, are you sure? Please confirm these selections. And yep, those are the ones I want. Under blooms, it's going to be a knowledge and recall. For content, this is where I'm going to actually put in my question, and this is the question we're going to be doing. Move the ruler to measure the length of the hammer to the nearest inch. The hammer is about blank inches long. All right. So let's go ahead and copy that question. We're going to bring it over and put it in the stem part. That is where the question displays. You'll notice up above, I can click to edit directions. So I'm going to say, use the ruler to measure the item. All right, possible answer choices. I believe the hammer we're going to be working with is 7 inches. 11 inches. 5 inches and 10 inches. Okay. The correct answer is 7. Now, had I put, let's say 7 was actually here, and I wanted it to be the right answer, I just mark that as correct. It'll turn that green. And let me change this one to 4 inches. Okay. One other thing with my question, I need a picture of a hammer that the kids are going to measure. So what I've done is I've already downloaded a picture of a hammer. I just grabbed one from offline. I'm going to insert a figure, add an upload, and I'd saved it and named it hammer. Open and insert the figure. Yeah, that looks nice. I'm also going to add in a little bit of information under the picture. So the hammer is blank inches long. Okay. Looks nice. Let's create the question. Now, PowerSchool assessment does tend to take here a few seconds delay before you'll actually see the question come through. So don't freak out if you hit create and then it seems like your question and all that work you just did kind of disappears. It sits and works on it for a minute. All right, there we go. So we've got our question. Let's check and see how it looks. Everything looks good here. Let's put it into our assessment. Remember that we can just click and drag and move it over, or right click and add to exam. In the section, I want to make sure that students have access to a ruler. So I'm going to turn on the tools, right clicking on the section, edit section tools, and make sure that ruler is in fact checked. Save. All right, let's see how this looks to the students. So exam menu, preview and power test. All right, let's check and make sure this thing is in fact 7 inches long. Yep, pretty close. There we go. Awesome. It worked great. So there you have it. There's how you can create a multiple choice style question inside of PowerSchool assessment. I hope this video was helpful. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.